everyone. I'm Pia,
And I'm Cullen.
and we have something new and wonderful to share with you today.
Something interesting and developmental has happened to us, and we want to communicate this to you because it has to do with more wisdom and more light coming to the planet at this time.
For years and years, we were very good friends with a particular person who channeled an energy called Monitor. And Monitor had great wisdom and a following of people who relied on Monitor to help them with their lives. Recently, the host of Monitor has transitioned fairly recently.
And
since his transition,
his energy has come to me to help us understand that the work that Monitor has been providing, the play, the work, the information, the wisdom, needs to continue to come to humanity.
So Cullen got the message that this was from the host saying this needs to continue. And a couple of days after that,
well, over and over again, I kept getting our friend's name. His name would come up intuitively, in my thoughts. Often his name would just show up, and I decided that I couldn't ignore it, and I decided to share it with Pia.
And he told me about this, and shortly after that, we were simply just talking about what this could mean, and spontaneously, the television in our hotel room, we never watched TV, but the television in our hotel room turned itself on, and Monitor began to speak.
And the reason we're explaining about the television is we have had experiences in the past where energies or entities who are trying to communicate with us without us knowing that they're really present. Televisions, radios, different electronic
cell phones,
devices,
radios in the car, all kinds of things
have turned themselves on to let us know that someone is what we call nudging us to quiet ourselves, listen, and hopefully ask,
who's there?
Who are you? What can we help you with?
So we immediately, when the television turned itself on, we immediately said, who's here? And Monitor began to speak. And we are going to share with you now and going forward what Monitor has asked us to do. Monitor has asked Cullen and me to be the spokesperson since our dear friend has transitioned and can no longer be the spokesperson. He is asking us to carry the message forward. There is a history here because on occasion during the years when we were friends with the host of Monitor, on certain special occasions, Monitor would come through me and speak. Not often, but on occasion when it was necessary. So there's already a link and a connection. And now through Monitor's request, we're going to fulfill this by bringing Monitor as one of the many voices from the light. So we just wanted to give you the backstory so you know who this is. And for those who've been following Monitor for years, so you may understand why we have been asked to carry this on, and hopefully you'll enjoy it.
It's another avenue. It's another way of bringing the truth to humanity from a wise group of energies that obviously will help all of us. We will be helped, we will be enlivened, we will be hopefully enlightened with the energy that we will start transmitting through this wonderful group.
So with that, we will leave you with Monitor to hear something of what they wish to share with the world. We welcome you as Monitor. What do you wish? Well, we know what you wish. You wish to be eased from suffering. You wish to evolve more quickly. You wish to help the world. You wish to help the planet and each other. We know what you wish, and we wish to be able to communicate with you in a continued way as we have helped so many in years past. So, as you are aware, we have asked Pia and Cullen if they would agree to bring forth our messages. And our former host has come to Cullen and spoken to him in a personal way, letting him know this work needs to be carried on. We understand that you are going through a time of great chaos and great change, and you hear this from many different sources of voices from the light. We are another group that brings forth information, wisdom, and voices from the light. One of the things we wish to focus upon in this first message to you today is to remember that you are androgynous beings. We're not speaking about the current trend for transgender. We're speaking about being in whatever gender you are and accepting that you have both divine masculine and divine feminine within you. You need to recognize the gifts of both and integrate them into what we call a marriage of male and female energy within each individual. As you do this, you automatically bring forth a more integrated and whole energy of who you are. So we ask you to delve more deeply into divine masculine energies you carry and divine feminine energies you carry. The whole point of being at this planet at this time is to help yourselves and all others who wish to ascend to move into a more light-based form and to be more aware at higher levels of consciousness. You also have within you part of your energy that is there for most people who are working with the light, who have the experience within them of the planet falling apart into millions of pieces through Maldek's explosion. Maldek is now part of the photon belt for which you are passing through. This is the energy of where you are, but it is alivening and awakening within you a sense of anxiety about what is coming, because part of you remembers what happened when Maldek exploded. You were there. In another dimension, we would say you are there. Do not be frightened by potentials that would repeat your past, for there is truly no past. Everything is multidimensional, happening simultaneously. And just because things feel unstable on your planet now, in this current moment, does not mean that you have to repeat something that's happening somewhere else. We suggest that you approach the portion of you that is frightened, isolated, or alone, in fear, not knowing what to do, with a subconscious memory of a planet exploding, and say, I am here with you. I invite you into my consciousness in a more full way, and together we're going to make a difference on this planet, because Earth is on a different pathway than what Maldek was. Know that you are integrating this into who you are, and know that as you work in marrying your divine masculine and divine feminine selves, you will be stronger and you will be more empowered to be all of who you are. This is a grand time for you to be on planet Earth, even though it is a challenging time, even though you feel the rages of war around you, the conflict, the falling apart of your structures, everything that makes you quake in fear and remembrance of what you experienced in Maldek. This is not Maldek, we say again. As things fall apart here and you integrate more of who you are moment by moment through conscious choices and the marriage of male and female selves, you step into the androgynous future self, which has the intuitive guidance and connection to all that is to bring forth whatever needs to come next. This is how you move into the path of ascension without fear. This is how you make a difference on the pathway of evolution. This is how you serve your planet and your species to raise consciousness at this quantum leap time that is prepared for you. On Solstice, we suggest that you do what you need to do to align with the light. Wherever you are on this planet, align with the light. You are the light. Remember this. And if you watch this sometime after solstice, notice what light has already poured into you and how you feel different. Notice the difference is a positive thing, of a positive nature. Notice that you feel more integrated and more whole, for great waves of consciousness are arriving, and you may not watch this as they arrive. You may find this recording and this, what we are telling you, a few days after. That's all right. The energy is still present, and you will be even more aware of it as it increases within you. You are part of the evolutionary plan for your species to evolve. You do this through stepping away from your fear, integrating your gifts, empowering yourself to be courageous and curious about what comes next, and as Larkma says, remembering who you are. With this message, we trust you will move forward with grace and with flow through whatever comes, and we remain available to speak with you to help you move forward in ways that will help you on your journey. You will find openings sometime later this summer to be able to speak directly with us as you speak directly with Larkma. The time is not here yet, but there will be announcements that this is available. All voices from the light are coming forth to speak to you when the moment in your energetic progression is here. Know this, and trust that you are not alone. You are loved by many and supported by all those from the light who wish to support you on your evolutionary journey. Thank you for allowing us to spend time with you now and make this introductory talk to tell you how we perceive where you are and the unfoldment of where you are going. We bless you and we leave you now.